Well, folks, we are enjoying our third consecutive beautiful day out there with this comfortable air still lingering over much of the DMV. Now, looking out toward the Washington Monument, still we have that same nuisance from yesterday, though. The haze is back in the sky. Given that we are seeing some northwesterly winds, at least in the upper levels of the atmosphere, that is what is continuing to give us that milky look mixed in with some cloud cover. So while some areas are seeing a little more blue sky than others, Hagerstown trying to bring out that blue sky as some of that haze thins a little bit. We are generally going to deal with this haziness once again, but much like yesterday, it is not going to come anywhere near the ground and impact our air quality for the most part. So good news there. We hope we can thin that out as we move through much of the afternoon, and we're already showing signs that the haze isn't quite as prevalent as it was yesterday. We have temperatures already in the low 80s from Culpeper and Fredericksburg up Interstate 95 through DC, and then right along from Frederick down into southern Maryland, but still some middle to upper 70s. Winchester and Martinsburg, how about it? Sitting at 73. But regardless of the temperature, even though if it does warm up a little more so here today, dew points continue to be in a very comfortable range, sitting in the 50s. And this is what's going to bring about finally the change we need to get some of that haze out of here. The wind is calm right now, but it's changing direction ever so gradually. And by this evening, we should see a southerly wind starting to take hold, and that is going to kick that haze out of here. But at least for this afternoon, the hazy sunshine will continue, much like the comfortable temperatures and the low humidity will also be continuing at least into the start of your day tomorrow. Now, we're keeping an eye on a warm front that is going to arrive late in the day tomorrow. It does appear most of your Thursday will be quiet, but storms do spark back up again then Thursday evening going into Friday. Friday's looking like a stormy, soggy day. And then after that system is gone, we're talking about a mostly dry weekend ahead of us. That trend is still holding strong most of your Saturday and Sunday. No worries of rainfall or any additional storms. Let's talk about that, though, on Futurecast. Here we are. 6 a.m. on your Wednesday evening. Just some scattered clouds mixed in with that haze out there. That will continue into your Wednesday night and your Thursday morning, folks. But we're not worried about any sort of rainfall popping up out there. Even through your Thursday morning, heading into the early afternoon, things stay relatively quiet up until about that 3 to 4 o'clock hour. That's when we could start to see a few spotty storms on the leading edge of that warm front. They'll roll into the I-81 corridor, and some of those could drift into DC, but here we are, 11 o'clock, totally dry. So the majority of your Thursday, no concern of rainfall. But then Friday, as we start to see a cold front approach from the west and we really start to bring up those humidity values and those temperatures a little bit, we'll have a better chance of seeing some scattered shower and storm activity from noon onward out there on your Friday. So just be prepared for that. We're not talking anything severe, folks, at this point, but hey, it is August and we can tend to get those storms going a little bit in the heat and humidity. So keeping an eye on that. But yeah, Saturday moving into Sunday, relatively quiet out there before another scattered storm chance rolls in next Monday.